years ago, in this same hall, except with Bernard, the same organization, it was asked how you would vote on spending taxpayer dollars for a road to what was to be an industrial park, later a shopping center. Your answer was that you absolutely would vote no. 1 week later, you voted yes. How do you answer to the concerned citizens as to why you've done that?
Interesting timeline. You mean to tell me that at the debate I answered yes, and then a week later, before I was elected, I voted no?
No,
Ron, I appreciate your point here.
Yes,
I voted not to withdraw the money for the industrial drive after the Walmart was out. You know that, and you're trying to conflate something otherwise. But good luck.
And this group knows what you're
Okay.
Now, the question
Everyone knows when the vote was taken.
The question of everybody across the board.
And the county is still in.
As an expert on the county budget,
No,
quite
no.
frankly, the only one maybe in this room probably, is the only meaningful way to deal with that 9.3% tax increase would be a 10% cut in employees. My specific question to all of you, if two people were to put that on the floor, how would you vote? Simple yes or no, starting at the end.
I think we had a wage study that was done.
Simple yes or no, how would you vote?
Ron, I'm giving every 30-second response time to a question.
I think we had a wage study, and what we will see is some employees are getting paid much higher than the private industry. When I was in union, we referred to those people as fat cats, and a lot of times they were management positions that have been elevated to a position that they really weren't overseeing anything other than their own time. I would see very much a wage cut. I would love to see people not necessarily lose their jobs, but I would love to see our wages in certain county positions be adjusted to reflect the public
But the boss
industry.
is under contract. You can't change their pay. You can merely eliminate their position.
Ron,
That's the real
please.
work. How would you vote? You're not going to get an answer.
I just said I would reduce their wages to reflect the private industry.
You don't know.
And if they can't be adjustable like that, then we shouldn't be adjustable. We should move forward to possibly eliminating people that are very much adamant that they just plant themselves and rooted into county government. Sorry.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Bruce.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Charles?
Almost unequivocally not. No. We have, I don't know who you would fire. The people who are in the prison, the people who are providing services that come through state monies. The vast majority of our budget are pass-through monies. They're not taxpayer money from real estate taxes in Northampton County. And we have services that we are required to meet. We have unfunded mandates that we have to do, and these positions need to be filled. 10% unfunded.
I would vote no.
Let's look at this real simple. We're in a downturn in our economy. We're going down. We're down, hopefully at the bottom, coming back up again. Everybody talks about cutting services when we're at the bottom. When we were going up and things were great 10, 15 years ago, did anybody say, hey, let's increase services or let's pay them a little bit more? No. They had a contract. And like Ron said, they had a contract that was standard. We've got to get through this bottom time. We've got to keep our services because some of those people are overworked. It's the same in school districts. You sign a contract when times are good, you're getting 3 to 5, 8%. When times are rough, it's more difficult.
Well, there are certain things that we simply cannot cut. We can't let prison guards go. We can't fire nurses at our nursing home. So there are services that we have to provide to the courts, human services, children and youth. So there are things that we're going to have to look at in totality as we go through this budget.
Oh, sorry, Walter.
Yeah, thank you. The citizens of Northampton County expect their tax dollars to be expended prudently, just like you do in your household. So again, commenting on what you can't fire prison guards unless you have a decrease in population in the prison. Same thing with there's certain things that cannot be fired. Now, the Hayes Group, the Hayes Study Group says some of the employees in Northampton County were underpaid. I say at this time, I'm on record saying they should not get any additional money because we don't have it to give. So, again, it's like individual case basis, Ryan.
Jeff?
Yeah, I would vote no, and here's why. I think there are other places that you can find that money. That rainy day fund, and while you can't tap that fund forever, I understand that because you want to keep your bond ratings up, you have to keep, your vision going. I would not do that because you are committed, and also the administration that, I think you so much admire in the cabinet, that kind of thing, you do have to have a certain amount of trust. The council has responsibility to quiz them, to ask the hard questions, and are they asking the hard questions? And if they have not come up with that recommendation, then there's a certain level of trust that you have to put in that, and then you have to demand, well, then you have to cut it somewhere else. I don't like a tax increase any more than anybody else. But I wouldn't cut the employees if they didn't recommend it.
That is a tough question, and